Hi everyone, it's Ashley with scrapandash.blogspot.com, and I'm here today with a scrapbook process video. Here is the layout I will be recreating. It is a photo of my son from last year's, last year's Mother's Day from 2012. And it's just a simple photo of a flower or plant he had planted for me at preschool. And if you can hear him, he's in the background. Can you say hi, Aiden?
Hi.
And he's starting to get sick, so bear with us if you hear some coughing. And I do 2 scrapbook pages for him. I do a book for him so that he can take it home or to his new house or give to his spouse or whatever. And then I do the same one so that I always have a copy. So this is the scrapbook page we'll be doing. And how I came up with it, I was inspired by a sketch from scrapbook.com. I don't know how that's going to show up. I'll link the sketch down below. I don't know how old this one is, but well, it says penned 26 weeks ago. But I just liked it. I just kind of randomly picked one and from Pinterest. So that is what we will be doing. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Look, I have a charm.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is I took the new pink paisley color wash tags, which I use on practically every layout. I love them so much. And we just need to somehow make it not look as white. So I used the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Tencel. And also the honeycomb mask. So let's go ahead and do that so that it has time to dry. And I kind of have a box set up that my husband just kind of made for me real fast. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, and the 6x6 template, just lay it on top. And we're just going to shake it, and we're going to go ahead and just spray it.
Yeah.
And you can do as however little or as much as you want.
And then you open it up, and then it looks pretty.
And if you've got one really bad white side, which I do, sometimes I just go right back over it. I just didn't want one part of the tag to be completely all white. Okay, and then that is what the tag looks like, and it says best day, and I'm actually using this as my title. Okay, watch out for a second. You want to go put that on the floor over there?
Yeah.
Don't touch it, it's still wet. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. And my main piece of paper, I went ahead and already cut off the UPC and title, but it is from My Mind's Eye, and it is called Forever. And then I also took Bella Boulevard, their Freestyle Sophisticate, oh my gosh, I am so tongue-tied. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is in the Macintosh color, and I'm actually going to be using the grid side. And
That's the grid side.
That is the grid side.
I don't like the grid side. I like the arrow one better.
Well, we're going to do this arrow, so we don't want too many arrows. And I'm going to go ahead, and this is also My Mind's Eye. And we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to cut out, kind of make it into like a banner piece. And I kind of keep pulling up my phone to show that thing. I probably should have printed it out, honestly. So I'm kind of working on this piece. The tag is going to be the title. what you see in here. So you don't need to follow a sketch to the T, which is what I love about sketches. And I'm not turning this in or anything for like a sketch challenge or anything. I'm actually just going, I just wanted some inspiration. I kind of get in the same rut. And then I went ahead and I cut out some of my mind's eye. I used the papers Forever, Small, and This Is Today. And it's more commonly known as that piece on the side. It's been in a lot of kits that are popular. And so I'm going to go ahead and first we're going to go ahead and glue down our red graph paper. And you can kind of just put it anywhere. Although I did want this piece cut right here, so I'm going to go ahead and lay that like that.
Camera. I saw the camera in there.
You did?
Yes.
Cool.
I see a camera.
Sorry if you can hear him. Aiden loves to be in my scrapbook room. He's at such a fun age right now. How old are you, Aiden?
5.
You're 5. Do you like playing in my room?
Yes.
And then this is the photo of him that I'm going to be working with. And just to make it easy, I am just leaving it completely a 4x6.
4x6, 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 6.
Yep, and we're just going to do that. And then I cut 2 of these, and I have the measurements written down. The talk pieces, which have the parentheses, and I'm also going to use the polka dot. They are 1.5 by 3, and you need 2 of them. And then by this time, my tag is dry. This is how it turned out. I absolutely love the tinsel color. It actually has a little bit of a shimmer to it.
Yes.
And then I didn't want it to get washed out. So the one thing is Aiden is my only child, and he is a boy. And then I have a husband named Brent. So if you've watched my videos, you're familiar with that. But if you're new, I'm the only girl in the house. But yet I adore pink. And for a long time, I was really upset that I couldn't use pink on his layouts. And now I'm just to the point where I use it if I want to. So I just kind of make it more masculine by bringing in the darker colors. Because you'll notice that there is some pink in all of this, which is deemed more feminine usually. But I'm going to use it for him. Plus it worked out really well because, I guess let me explain my reasoning behind using this paper. I fell in love with this paper. And the back is really cool too, but I thought that was too feminine looking. That looks great, Aiden. And his shirt has red, and he's holding a plant that is wrapped in pink. So I have the red and the pink. So that's what I'm playing up on. And then, of course, who doesn't like aqua with those colors? So that is kind of the story behind of why I chose the paper. So just using a scrap piece of basil gray, and I'm sorry I don't know the shade, but it's a dark gray. I just matted it behind so you could see the words. Because I want that to stand out. Okay. And that way you can see it better. And that is going to be my one page, my title. And then I want to put that kind of behind it. Yeah. Oh almost put it up upside down. That's not good. And then I kind of just don't want to lay. You would think that was funny, wouldn't you, Aiden? And I kind of just want it to overlap. Not quite, but... And because I use ATG, I kind of have to not put everything down yet and then make sure it's at the right placement. Because I love the ATG, but it is very tacky. And so with the thinner paper, and then when I've sprayed onto this, it obviously makes it more lightweight and flimsy. I'm afraid it would rip. So that is that. And then I wanted to bring in, again, the pink. And I'm still going to use it, even though it is a boy layout.
I can't see it.
The clip, this one.
No,
it is from...
They're not going to see it.
No, you don't think they can see it?
No, it's so tiny.
It is very tiny. It is from the Allison Craft collection for Webster Pages.
Sorry.
And I'm just going to put it on.
Abracadabra. Ooh. Ooh. Abracadabra. Poof.
And then
is it here?
I'm actually going to take it off from it. I find it easier to put it on backwards. That way you can see kind of the heart. And luckily I didn't put that down, but see how it did rip that paper over there a little. So you just got to be careful when working with the ATG. Okay, so I just wanted to add the little clip over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, and then the next thing that I wanted to do was bring in the tab. So I'm just using the back of the small, which is that pretty arrow. And then I took a Jenny Bolin tab punch. And I picked this up at Joann's a long time ago. So I know Stampin' Up! Makes things. You can use die cuts, the silhouette now. And it's just a little tab. And I'm just going to tuck that in behind Aiden's photo. And then let's recap the sketch. That is what I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing the arrows now. And I took it literally. I am using the Studio Calico cork stickers. And if you can tell, I absolutely adore these things. And what I did was I started at the bottom. Just because I didn't know how far up I wanted to go. And I'm just kind of evenly spacing them out.
Perfect. We paper clipped it. We paper clipped it.
That's great, Aiden. I'll probably do one more to help tie those in. So I used 6 total. And then I'm actually going to use one of the arrows to kind of go along with the arrow theme, and I'm just going to put that on the tag, pointing to my son Aiden. And then, let's see. Sorry, my room is a complete disaster. Am I the only one that doesn't clean up after each project? I swear, it gets so messy. And then my other always go-to item is the Pink Paisley Sentiment Series stickers. And I paid $1.49 for them at my local archivers. And I just use them so often. So I'm going to be using the one that says, "Love This."
It says lovey-dove.
And this is actually where I'm going to be journaling, because I kind of struggled with that on where I was going to journal, because there's not a spot on the sketch for that. And then I'm going to be using a flare badge. This one is a two-toned gray heart, and it is from the 2 Peas in a Bucket website. It is their exclusive flare. And I apologize, I don't know if it was October or November or September even. We're just going to put that down there. And then I wanted to remember the date that it was Mother's Day 2012. So I'm just going to use a date stamp. This one is an Amy Tangerine stamp. There are tons of different brands, or you can even just go to your office store and get a roller date stamp. And I'm also just using a Stampin' Up! Gray marker.
Handsaw.
Basic black.
And
oh, it looks gray.
Handsaw. Also a handsaw.
A handsaw?
Yeah.
That would be dangerous.
Also, if you had a kid toy.
And just go down there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and write down...
Me.
Aiden. Yeah, your name. And a little heart.
A-I-D-E-N.
That's correct. Great job.
Heart. I want the heart on it better.
Okay, and then I thought something needed to go up there. And on this sketch, it kind of shows, I don't know, 2 lines. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some Freckled Fawn washi tape.
Washi.
And I believe it's Freckled Fawn.
That's
I'm just going to go ahead.
That's my washi.
Yeah, Aiden thinks it's his washi. He has an old washi obsession. And it is kind of like a chalkboard look. It is black with white arrows. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that right there. And then to kind of do, again, I'm sorry, I really should have printed this out. Up here at the corner, there is something. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my own version of this. To go with the color wash items, I chose the color wash banners. And they come in this by Pink Paisley. And for the life of me, I cannot get all of them back in the package. So they kind of just hang out here. And I just chose a random colored one. And they are vellum, so you got to kind of be careful with them.
Yeah, you have to be careful with everything.
Yeah.
Of this wood.
And I'm just going to go ahead and do... I'm going to go ahead and do 5 of them. And then I'm going to use the Tombow vellum adhesive. I find that this is probably one of the best vellum adhesives that I've used. I'm just going to line that back up. Just so you can kind of see them on the page a little. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the My Mind's Eye cut and paste enamel dots.
I'm watching. It's mine watching.
And we're just going to go ahead and pick some random ones.
My
I can't even tell you what I did on my... Okay, and then obviously I just need to go ahead and journal down here, and I just talk about how he was so proud of giving that to me. I'm just going to go ahead and do it real fast. And then you'll notice that on the schedule, don't do that, there are some ink splatters. So we're going to go ahead and do the same tinsel. And I'm just going to go ahead and do some ink splatters.
Can I do it? Can I please do it?
Hold on.
I will do some splatter. I will do some splatter.
And again, I mean, it's meant to look, hold on, Ian. It's meant to look messy. So, no right or wrong. And then I thought it looked kind of bare down here. So, I went ahead and I'm going to add some down here too.
Hey, Mommy.
1 second, Ian. 1 second, because we're almost done, and then you can have your normal spot back.
I want the dots. What if I have the dots?
And it kind of smeared there. Hold on. So we'll just kind of cover that up with some more. I used to be very afraid of doing the splatters. Just 1 second. Okay, and then that is the finished page from the sketch.
I can see it.
So I hope you guys like these type of videos. Let me know if you would rather just see it in fast pace without me talking about my actual steps. Aiden. Typically I won't have Aiden in the room with me. That might be a big
but I'll still
funny thing too. You'll still follow me. I'll do it while you're at school. And just let me know if you are more into hearing me and my thought process, or if you kind of just want it to be fast paced and, you know, fast forward throughout and you don't see all my steps or hear me talk about what I did. I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I'd like to hear what people do, and then others, you know, if it's a long video, I just kind of want to fast forward. So I might do a mixture of both. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great night. Bye.
Bye.